Are you looking for the best home printers? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best home printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Canon Pixma MG3620 Wireless All-in-One Color Inkjet Printer. This printer is one of the easiest and most intuitive that we encountered. It prints, scans, and copies, but you can use the same interface for all 3 functions. Long story short, it's really easy to use. It comes with ink cartridges, which are easy to switch out when you need to replace them, and it's also compact and sleek. The printer is available in black, white, and red, and the top lifts up when you need to use the scanner or copier but otherwise is flat. The print quality is what sets this printer apart, especially gives its affordability. It is one of the best values on our list and takes care of most at-home printing needs. The printer comes with everything you need to get started, including a CD with setup software. You can also set it up using your Wi-Fi connection, and it will walk you through the steps. The printer can be connected to Alexa, some phones, and the Canon app to easily print photos. Over the long-term testing process of 2 months, we found that we needed to replace the ink cartridges, but it was very simple to order the type that we needed online and pop them in. Printing speed is decent but lags for longer documents. During testing, a single page started printing right away and printed in around 30 seconds. A 10-page document took almost a full minute to begin printing. It was over 5 minutes before it was done. This may not be the best option for your needs if you want something that prints quickly or at high volume, but for an affordable home printer, we think it's worth waiting a few minutes for a long document, because it uses Wi-Fi. The printer's speed can also be impacted by the speed of your internet connection. Number 2, HP DeskJet 3755 Compact All-in-One Printer. If you need a small printer, this is the best option. It can fit even in small desk spaces and is ideal for a dorm, assuming college students still need to print things out. The input tray is angled up, making it less bulky overall, and it can hold up to 60 pages. It can also support different paper sizes, including 3x5, 4x6, and 5x7-inch photo paper. The output tray folds in when not in use, making it even more compact. The printer comes in 3 different colors, which coordinate with many of the top tech trends today. It won't be an eyesore on your desk or shelf, making it an even better choice if you have to keep your printer out. It's best for printing and scanning. The copying was a bit dark in our tests. It can print photos on glossy paper, but take note that it will take a little longer. Though this printer may be small, we also think it's quite mighty and held up perfectly through our extra 2 months of testing. Number 3, HP Color LaserJet Pro M255DW. The speed and print quality of the HP Color LaserJet Pro M255DW are some of the best. While it is pricey, the cartridges last through many prints. You won't be spending as much time or money worrying about replacing your ink, not to mention getting the dreaded low ink alert when you are already pressed for time. Over 2 months of testing, we printed photos on both glossy and matte paper, which all came out beautifully. We also used the printer for labels and other documents, which all printed out crisply. You do need to use the HP app for setup. Fortunately, there is a computer version as well as one for your smartphone. The rest of the setup and printing process is pretty straightforward. Small design features also stood out in testing, such as the ideal length of the cord to keep office clutter to a minimum. However, this printer only prints and does not include scanning or copying functions. Number 4, HP OfficeJet Pro 9025E All-in-One Printer. The print speed of the HP OfficeJet Pro 9025E is excellent if you are looking to print documents quickly. In our testing, single-page black and white documents printed in just 12 seconds. Color documents and those with multiple pages took longer, which is typical of any printer. The output tray does not have a paper stop, so your documents will get dispersed in front of the printer. If you are printing pages that need to be in a particular order, this may be an issue if you do not monitor them closely. The print quality was standard but did lack slightly when it comes to photos and copies. Standard prints were fine, and scans were clear, but printed photos on matte photo paper came out darker than their originals, according to our tests. Glossy photo paper did a bit better, but the photos were not as crisp as they could have been. And though this printer isn't the best one we tested for printing colors, it's easy to use and prints out documents super quickly. In short, this printer is best for quickly printing documents rather than photos. Number 5. Canon Pixma TR4720. This printer is ideal for printing on photo paper, including glossy and matte papers. The print quality is only okay for standard black and white or color documents, and photos printed on regular printer paper did not look ideal. But when we printed the same images on glossy photo paper, wow, we would deem those prints to be frame-worthy, which is impressive given the price of the printer. You can use this printer to scan and print photos from your smartphone or computer. This is a nice touch and works well as long as you have a strong Wi-Fi connection. Initial setup was a bit tricky because the printer did not come with an instruction manual, but we found one online and could figure out all of the features through trial and error. The buttons and interface are intuitive, as long as you are willing to play around with it for a bit. Over our 2-month testing period, we fiddled around with the paper tray and found that once it was positioned tightly around the paper, we could get much clearer prints for standard documents. Number 6. Canon TR8620 all-in-one printer. The design, print quality, and value of this printer make it a great choice for your home office. It is sleek matte black with rounded edges, a small design detail that gives it a high-end appearance. We did note that all of the parts are also black, which made it hard to line up the paper tray at times. The rear paper tray extends up at an angle, cutting down on needed desk space overall. This printer also has a slot for your memory card so that you can print photos directly. You can also connect your smartphone or tablet using the Canon app. The print quality is best for black and white documents but also decent for color and photos as well. Over our long-term testing, we had no complaints with this printer's quality. Number 7. Brother HLL 2350DW Monochrome Compact Laser Printer. This is a monochrome printer, which means it only prints in black and white. If you need to print documents without color and want them done quickly and efficiently, this is a great option. It prints at a whopping 32 pages per minute. We printed a 1-page document in just 13 seconds, and a 10-page file only took 32 seconds. Setup was also simple and fast. Overall, this printer got incredible marks during our tests. But we recognize that not everyone is interested in a monochrome printer. While this printer can print on photo paper, that slows it down some. Photos on glossy paper took 15 seconds for a single page. While not a big difference, if you are printing a lot of photos, there may be faster options or those that also print in color. Like other LaserJet printers, this option is a bit pricey, especially considering that it does not print in color. But given the long life of its cartridges, we didn't need to replace the ink at all during our 2 months of testing, and fast printing, it is still a good value.